So I'm going to show you guys a quick game between Lot, who is a Terran player. I can't turn that off. So Lot's going for a supply depot. I'm going for a pylon at the high ground. Gonna go cannon rush. Sending my probe over. Forge is going up. Second probe is being sent. Always send the second probe. Don't be stingy. Pylons going up. SCV is actually going for a scout. Spots the pylon. SCVs are going down. This probe's hiding. Reaper's being built. I was trying to wall the SCVs out, but there's a little crack there. But he allowed me to make a couple cannons, so I made cannons. And I realized why he allowed me to, because it was kind of like very greedy. Now in this situation, I've faced different scenarios. This is a factory right here. He's not gonna be able to build that or lift it. Might be able to build it. You never know. It's close, but I doubt it. These SCVs are gonna go down here. This is the time where the Terran's very weak and vulnerable, right? So what you do is you send your probes right when you see that. Right when you... I was actually trying to get a pylon underneath it. I was trying to distract him for a little longer, because this is the time where he's trying to rebuild. He doesn't have anything right now. And he assumes he's safe. So this is like the second attack. His Marines are coming out 2 at a time in this particular one. Now if he made a Reaper, it would have been harder for me. I would have had to get the gas and cybernetics core. You know, I should be already preparing for a cybernetics core setup already. But yeah, this is kind of like a follow-up, a type of follow-up I've been messing with when the command center lifts off and they go out somewhere else. They send their probes down and I have my cannons up. They normally take the Marines out, pick off a couple SCVs, and then I immediately send my workers over to his workers. Because at the end of the day, if you do enough damage again, then you can recall them back home on top of the workers that you're making at home already after the attack was sent. So it just makes it a little more interesting, but yet makes sense, and it still keeps the ball rolling. More harass right after this. I mean, who normally you make a cannon, he lifts off, and now he has time. He has a little bit of time. But in this case, goes get cannons, lifts off, goes over here, gets cheesed again. Probably would have to lift off somewhere else. I would recall, and then I would make some zealots now, and he's at low income, so things would be even more. So it just keeps coming. You know, the cheese just keeps coming when you lift it. Lift the command center. It doesn't stop here. They feel like they get a breather at this point. Alright, lifted rack, lifted CC, came over here. There shouldn't be no cannons other than this part. I'll work on that in a little bit. Probably gonna lift something over here, because this is the other thing. You can cannon rush this area if you wanted to, but That's why I sent the probes, pretty much. GG.